let's jump in. A couple of things to think about. You want to think about the center of your project, and then you also want to think about how far down does this need to go. Are you closing it off so nothing comes out of your project, or does it need some wiggle room because something thick is going to go in? Find the center of your project first, which for me is going to be right about here. We're going to make our hole, and you can make your hole, you can mark it first, you can mark both, however you want to do it. And then I poke that back into that hole, and I give it a little push. And now I have a little bit of an indent there, so I know that is exactly where my snap is going to come together. I will go ahead and make my hole there. I'm going to need the male side, which they call the stud. Of course they do. And then you've got the socket, which would be the female side. And then you're going to need 2 of the caps. The caps are the part that are going to be on the exterior of your project flap, or wherever you're using this. You're going to place your cap and push the pointed piece up through. Can you guys see that? You're going to push that up in there, and then we are going to take the stud, the male side of the snap, and place that on top. And then we're going to fit this little cap into, and I don't know if you can see, the black part of this is concave so that the cap sits in there perfectly. Once you get that placed in there, it should just line up automatically, and you give it a little press. And you can see that the point has now been smashed, and that is what holds the snap in place. We're going to do the exact same thing down here. We're going to come inside because we want that cap on the inside. And we're going to put the socket, also the female part. And this is a tight squeeze, so I'm going to get that set up in there. I'm going to get my cap inside the little concave space, and then sometimes words escape me, sorry. And then you're going to give it a press, and it should be good to go. Yep, I can see that it's smashed in there, and now we are going to snap it up. And that is how you do a cam snap. You can find them on Amazon. I'm sure you can find them all kinds of places. And they come with everything you need, literally your press, your tool to poke your hole, the directions, and a ton of colors. I'm Cassie with 62 Handcrafted. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe so you know when I put out new shorts and videos. Thanks. Have a great day.